Hello guys, so today we're with the world's video game fan bases, and has the top 10s updated the list. So, Call of Duty is still number one. I'm not super surprised, but Call of Duty fanboys have kind of just disappeared off the internet because most of the people who have been Call of Duty fanboys were little kids. Well, guess what? Now they play Fortnite or Valorant, which is pretty funny that now they play Fortnite. Now the kids' game is Fortnite, but Call of Duty fans, it's because the top 10s, most of the people who use this site were when Call of Duty fan base was the worst. Obviously, where people like yelled at each other online and stuff and picked on people who weren't Call of Duty fans and stuff. But yeah, number two is FNAF fans. No surprise. It's because back in the day, FNAF, you couldn't escape it. It was, because a big YouTuber played it. Basically, this is what fan base. FNAF also has a lot of inappropriate videos, but that comes with every fan base online. Same thing with Sonic. Okay. I think the reason why Sonic has such a negative reputation, the games do, is because of the fan base. Okay, I think that's partially the reason why. It's because the Sonic fan base is very, very, very ungrateful for a lot of the games that Sega has put out. I'm not gonna defend every Sonic game, but a game like Sonic Unleashed, which a lot of people do now love, or Sonic Colors, or Sonic Generations, these are now actually beloved games by the Sonic fandom. But they used to be hated because the Sonic, it was a classic Sonic. So they brought back classic Sonic to make these Dumbos happy. And then they were upset that Sonic Color, the next Sonic game, there was now Sonic Classic Sonic, because there were two Sonic fandoms, basically. Classic Sonic fans and modern Sonic fans. And of course, there's those fans who just appreciate everything Sega has put out. Okay. For example, the one Sonic game was called like Sonic Mania. That was like the one game where no Sonic fan hates that game. Okay. But even Sonic Superstar, people hate that game. Because the main reason people hate that game is because that game is too short. Okay, well, this is actually a valid criticism of the game, but people hating Sonic Frontiers because it's modern Sonic is ridiculous. Okay, yeah, the Sonic fan base obviously is often considered one of the worst fan bases, and there are many like YouTube channels out to blame for this as well, like Mario to Plumber and Sammy Krasik Sonic fan that really made the Sonic fandom in such a bad light. You know, and basically, you know, but upcoming fans but yeah, fans are slowly starting to accept the newer games, instead of just hating every single game that comes out. Basically, there's also the really disgusting side of the Sonic fan base, which is mostly like furries. But yeah, the Sonic fandom is very, very, very bad. Okay, at least the Sonic fans are slowly accepting the newer games instead of just trashing them outright. Like, Sonic Frontiers, really, the Sonic team said, we want to make something new and want to make something cool and epic. Like, a lot of people have praised, especially the Super Sonic battles and Sonic Frontiers, being some of the best parts of the game. Like, yes, the open world parts of the game but the battles you play at Super Sonic was much worth it as well. So yeah, Minecraft fans, because it's for kids. And also the Minecraft fan base has gotten worse with one certain person. Of course, that's Dream. Yeah, Dream has kind of ruined the Minecraft fan base forever. Okay, you know, you know, and yeah, it's way too popular. But Minecraft's fan base is pretty bad. But basically, any game that looks similar to Minecraft, even I fall into this trap. They're like, "Oh, this game sucks." It's a Minecraft type. Like even like Terraria, that game has been accused of being a Minecraft ripoff as well. Even though Minecraft and Terraria are two totally different types of games. Fortnite, not surprised this is on here. Fortnite actually I think is actually higher now. It was I think it was lower than it was. I think Minecraft Fortnite fans was like number 4. Minecraft is now higher now. But Fortnite obviously is because of these little kids. Fortnite, it was really popular for a couple of years. I don't think people play Fortnite anymore, but it was basically the Call of Duty fandom of like 2017 to 2023, I think. But I don't think people really care too much about Fortnite anymore. It's a game. It's a dead game basically. Where it's finally, they ran out of collabs to keep the game alive. Basically, they ran out of successful collabs. So Smash Bros. Fans, oh, I made like a whole there's like a whole rabbit hole of this. Okay, there's a whole rabbit hole of this, but basically people will get upset if you don't want Xeno for Smash. They'll send death threats to Sakurai, their favorite characters, to get into the game. Like they'll say, but wow, they'll like individual characters. Like Waluigi fans are gonna be probably on this list, but really, it's the Super Smash Bros. Fans because they will literally send death threats to Sakurai and the Smash Bros. Team because Waluigi or Xeno was not put into Smash Bros. And it's just ridiculous. Like, you were gonna send death threats because your favorite character is not in the game? Like, really? Okay, like it would be cool to see those characters in Smash Bros, but you don't have to send death threats to the creator if Crash Bandicoot isn't in Smash Bros, or Xeno isn't in Smash Bros, or Waluigi isn't in Smash Bros. Okay, people want to be just play the game. And of course, there's a really dumb Melee fan base who think that Melee is the only real Smash Bros. Game and everything released since then is like just casual trash. But yeah, absolutely, the Smash Bros. Fan base is absolutely ridiculous. The fandom is very ridiculous. And of course, it's the competitive side of Smash Bros., which is also pretty toxic as well. PC Master Race fans. This is basically people. It's a joke, mostly. But if people have consoles, doesn't mean they're terrible people. Okay, and this is most prevalent on 4chan, where people will quote or Steam Deck fans will say, "Oh, how dare you not buy a Steam Deck because it's a true real console." When only like 2 to 3 million people bought a Steam Deck. Undertale fans, well, yeah. Let's look up let's look up Sans on Google Images, and you'll see why the Undertale fan base is bad. Okay, yeah, they're really selling. Yeah, there's literal Sans body pillows online. I don't need to say more. Nintendo fans, yeah, Nintendo fans are on here. Well, again, Nintendo does have a lot of pretty bad fans. Okay, you know, but yeah, basically, you know, but Nintendo fans, obviously, there are a lot of bad Nintendo fans, and of course, we have the Super Smash Bros. Fans, especially them. They're probably the worst, but you have to admit that some games that not every Nintendo game is perfect. Like Mario Kart 7 is easily the worst Mario Kart game of all time. Okay, Mario Kart Super Circuit is worse, but they can admit that there are some bad Nintendo games. Like they really cannot admit people got really bad when I said the 3DS Mario era was the worst era of Mario, and I'm gonna still stand by that. The 3DS and Wii U era of Mario is the most underwhelming era of Mario. When you compare it to the Wii and DS era, the Switch era, the GameCube era, N64 era, Super Nintendo era, and NES era. Okay, even like the NES era, like, it's not at all. But the 3DS and Mario Wii U era was the most underwhelming era because it was the most generic era of Mario. There was no original characters in Mario. Okay, and there was, it was just, Mario levels are Goombas, Koopas, and the generic Mario enemies have been seen since the first game. No original enemies, nothing unique done with Koopas and Goombas, just the same thing over and over and over again. Okay, same thing with Mario Kart 7. Like, there are people who are gonna really defend Mario Kart 7. And if you like Mario Kart 7, that's fine. But I don't like it. I don't like the roster of Mario Kart 7. Some of the courses of Mario Kart 7 are very underwhelming. Okay, Nintendo had a straight obsession with the Super Wii and brought back the Super Wii for some reason. The Wii U version of Mario Kart 8 is definitely inferior to the Switch version, considering the fact that the Switch version had characters that should have been in the Wii U version to begin with, like Diddy Kong and Bowser Jr. They should have been in the first game. But yeah. And yeah, next company is console fans. Oh yeah, console fans. Basically, this is talking about the console wars. Yeah, that's Waluigi fans. Not too surprised. That is mostly because of the whole controversy of Super Smash Bros. But we already covered that as Super Smash Bros. Fans. So yeah, Game Theory fans. Well, yeah, why are Game Theory fans on this list? Oh yes, because people think that modern Game Theory isn't that good, but it is kind of sad that the creator of Game Theory is no longer making Game Theory, so it's could probably be yeah, you know, but yeah, Game Theory fans, GTA fans. Well, again, anything very popular is gonna be on this list. GTA, you know, any open world game with 3D vehicles, just regular copying GTA. But yeah, this is not too surprising. Cuphead fans. Well, yes, they really believe that Cuphead is ripping off that Mickey Mouse is. They really believe that and then there's this Benny X Cuphead zip. Makes no sense. For Christie's sake, Cuphead is based off of its 1930s cartoons, not an anime. And yeah, basically all the weirdos ruined Cuphead. All the weirdos ruined Cuphead. 100%. I'm surprised this isn't higher. Roblox fans. Um, Roblox is full of like real kids. Basically, you know, and you can get banned for basically anything in Roblox. And yeah, Roblox, Final Fantasy 7 fans. Okay, this is the reason why Final Fantasy 7. Reason why Final Fantasy is a dead IP is because of these people. Okay, the reason why Final Fantasy 7 is so open represented in Final Fantasy media is because of these people. Final Fantasy 7 fans are like the Gen 1ers. Are like Gen 1ers. Okay, Gen 1ers believe that, Generation 1 is the only good generation of Pokemon, blah, blah, blah. And everything since then has been ruined. Okay, as well. Okay. And then Final Fantasy 7 fans are basically the same thing but with Final Fantasy. Okay. They hate a troll because it wasn't turn based, which is not a valid reason. The character is somewhat bland, which is a valid reason. But they basically hate. It's basically kind of like the Gen 1ers or classic Sonic fans. Okay. Xbox or Xbox fans. Yeah. But yeah, the same thing with console fanboys, League of Legends fans. Yeah, League of Legends is a very toxic community. I don't want. There's like tons of videos talking about how bad League of Legends is as a fan base. Overwatch fans, yeah, basically people were upset that Team Fortress 2 fans are just as bad as Overwatch fans. They got upset that Game Theory simply said they preferred Overwatch over Team Fortress 2. Come on, go up TF2 fans. But Overwatch fan base is traditionally known for being extremely toxic, like Call of Duty and Fortnite and Roblox fans. Like, well, they really have there's a reason why there's so much wars against toxicity in Overwatch. It's because they're trying to protect the rest of the same player base from their own fans. Like there are people who are really just throw games and does not play the game properly, or and they get kicked off and banned. Bendy fans, well, go back to Cuphead fans to see that. Basically the same reasons. Among Us fans because of Gen Alpha, they're very annoying. They still exist, but it's mostly like little kids. Final Fantasy 6 fans, well, I don't know anything about Final Fantasy 6, but Final Fantasy 7 fans are far worse. Daisy fans, I've never really met a Daisy fan. Oh, it's because of DeviantArt. Okay, Tracer and Widowmaker sippers. Yeah, these people are weird. Any sippers are very weird. Doki Doki fans. Oh yeah, it's the Dust Monica people. Weird booze and kids ruin it. Spammy Dust Monica. Oh yeah, and let's remember, according to MatPat and Game Theory, Monica is Google's ex creation was never true. Google does not own Monica, so it's Google. Monica was never Google's next creation. Okay. Persona 5 fans, there's no comment. Zelda fans, obviously. Considering the fact that ever since Tears of the Kingdom been out, these people have been whining about Tears of the Kingdom basically ever since the game has come out. Of course, it's not just that Wind Waker had a lot of hate for no reason because it wasn't realistic like Twilight Princess. Skyward Sword had the same, like, obviously Nintendo wants to make the games more like a cartoonist art style, and they don't really like that. They want a quote-unquote realistic Zelda to come out. And yet, that Midna and Wolfwink cater to furries and Waricon fans. And they avoid Skyward Sword and Breath of the Wild like the plague. And of course, Tears of the Kingdom as well. And of course, the hate of the Tears of the Kingdom basically because it's a DLC or something like that is just very, very ridiculous. Okay. I do think Zelda is very overrated because I'm not overrated. But again, Zelda is not my cup of tea. Sorry. But the Zelda fandom, oh my god. They really needed to take a chill pill on hating Tears of the Kingdom. Okay. Like, really, we don't need a thread every single day or almost every single day about hating Tears of the Kingdom. Like, come on, the game's a year old. Move on from it. Okay. Gen runners, oh yes, these people. Okay. Pokemon fans are pretty bad, but Gen runners are the absolute worst. Okay. Here, they diss on every single generation since Generation 1. Okay. There's also Generation 4 ones to version 2 and Gen 3 ones. But Generation 1 has, but slowly but slowly dying out. We have Force Phase, the Royal like Talk says for has elitist claims that every Generation 4 is crap. There's even like Gen 5 elitists now, and maybe even elitists for. I think there's elitists for every generation, but these people were really bad a decade ago. They had every Pokemon since Generation 1. There's really, Rose Raider fans, PewDiePie fans. PewDiePie's fan base is dead, so I can't really tell you much about that. PlayStation fans, console fanboys, Halo fans, yes. Halo fan base is because of 343 Industries. They really killed the Halo fan base. Halo fan base used to be very well respected in the gaming community, but 343 ruined Halo, so, you have a split between the older fans and the newer fans, basically. But I think the Halo fans are slowly starting to warm up to the newer Halo games, like Halo Infinite, but not really that much. Candy Crushers fans, mobile game fans, Mario fans, obviously. This can apply to the whole Mario fan base, so this includes Paper Mario fans. But apparently, there was a video I watched that apparently it's now cool to hate Mario Odyssey and Mario Wonder for no reason. What do these games do? Like, yes, some people do not like the fact that every boss is Bowser Jr., but hating the whole game because of that is just ridiculous, okay? Sony fans, that goes with PlayStation fans, and console fanboys, Fire Emblem fans, well, I don't know much about the Fire Emblem fan base, but, but apparently this is the Fire Emblem apparently the Fire Emblem has bad fan base, Pokemon fans, the Pokemon fan base is pretty bad. Okay. With classic fact that the Pokemon fan base will cause you to become suicidal. Death threat after death threat. It's time to cancel the fan base. Nintendo Switch fans. Well, they feel like a cult. It could be how big it is. Battlefield fans. Tifa Warcraft fans. R44, Battlefield fans. They're basically like Call of Duty fans, but they play Battlefield. Dark Souls fans. Oh, yes, these people. They're not really that bad now, but these people were like constantly begging for Dark Souls, for Bloodborne to come to PC. And they think like From Software is like the greatest developer of all time and no one can touch them. It's just ridiculous. Okay, ridiculous. It's like World of Warcraft fans, they don't really exist anymore. But the fans are never satisfied. FIFA fans, well, they buy the same games every year. So PUBG fans, MOD fans, that's a dead fan. Luigi fans, my mental is crap. People should not exist. How do people believe this crap? Star Fox 64 fans, never satisfied with anything that brings back. Basically, it's true. Star Fox Adventures, that was a well game. Beautiful adventure game that was quite linear. Star Fox 64 fans don't like change. Yeah, basically, Star Fox fans, we want to talk about the Star Fox 64 fans in definitely another video, but. And get rid of on foot and tank entirely. Bring back Branchy Paths, Marvel Death for Star Fox 64, but Star Fox 64 is the advance. Why? If you want to play Star Fox 64 so much, go play Star Fox 64. Okay? Okay? And Star Fox 64, Shadows of Fantasy Path, Star Fox 64 fans good just to control the whole mega condemned the game. Yeah, TF2 fans, they got really upset. Oh yeah, and just remember there was Nazis in TF2. Yeah, so it was little like there were literally people who were spamming like oh my god. Like spammers and my kids and TF2, they've been like fighting against Valve for like the past couple of years. Like there's yeah, but basically they got upset that TF2 characters lost to Overwatch characters, like, and then they got upset that Game Theory said they preferred Overwatch over TF2. Like, no one gives a shit. Okay, TF2, like if you like TF2, that's fine, but you have to go after Overwatch fans for liking the game. Okay, grow up, basically. The TF2 fans. Yeah. Yeah, they're still right about free to play. Yeah, basically, they lie about all this stuff in TF2, and the game is freaking free to play. Like, come on, stop whining. Like, what's the free fans, Pete's fans? Well, the haters, I think, are far worse than the fans at this point. Pete's haters. Mario fans are not really much Mario fans. Well, only, Yonder recently has fans. The Digimon fans, yeah, these are like the worst fan base. Okay. Uh, like these are the rest of fan bases. Like we only went for all like the really bad ones. Splatoon has been ruined by R44. Yes. Don't couldn't champion Splatoon Gmod community. But the whole Splatoon community as a whole, except for the Gmod community, is fine. Also, if you don't like R44, well, there's a lot of that weird stuff too. So. And yeah, this is of course only gaming fan bases, that include a lot of the really, really bad fan bases that also exist, like K-pop stands. But yeah, that's about this video here. Goodbye.